they could still bring that style of play into Vets football, or they can come into Vets football and be like, I can now adjust and play a way that I want to have played. Remember, when you go to a team, you're drilled. You're like, right, we're going to play this way. I expect you to play this way week in, week out, because that's what I need from you for us to win stuff. When you go into Vets football, people may go into Vets football and think differently and think, well, I'm coming in now to play freely. So you might not obviously get the box to bot, the overly running and stuff like that, because now I might come in a bit more on the ball, move the ball, you know what I mean? Because that's them having a breather from what they had to do for however many years they played. So it all depends on what we're going to see. You know what I mean? Like, some people have that mindset. Like I thought when I went into Vets football that I can just do what I want. But then I realised, actually, no, it's quite competitive. Yeah. So it did change. So if that's coming from me, I don't know what's going to come from the next generation that's going to drop down. So that's possibly
good players will always always show up. Always not show up, because good players sometimes don't show up.
Yeah, of course.
In games, but if a good player shows up on game day, it will be seen.
Yeah.
In the game, it will show up. It will be seen. But when I came back into Vets football, I realised, like you, Chris, and I suppose many people do, that I needed a certain level of fitness, because I thought I saw cigars and
walking football.
Yeah, this would be easy.
Yeah, I thought it was walking football.
And I saw everyone that used to play playing. I was like, what the fuck? I'm gonna need a gym membership.
And some of them are quite fit still.
Yeah.
So one of my tactics for Vets football was to be, and some people in Vets football played longer than me and higher than me. I didn't have an extended long career while playing football younger. I think I stopped when I was like 23, 24. I didn't play again until I got back into Vets. So some people in Vets football played much higher for much longer, and I totally respect. I don't come back into Vets like I'm one of the best players in Vets football. I don't. But I realised that you need a certain level of fitness in Vets, and I thought to myself, where I spent so much time out of the game, if I can be fitter than most, then at least I can either keep up with the better players that I know of, or I can start to do what my head wants me to do, and I don't have to tussle or having that fight. So that was one of my main focuses, and it still is to this day, that I want to be, when it comes to Vets football, I want to try to be fitter than most, and that takes a lot. It takes running, it takes training, outside
discipline, man.
Outside of football.
Do you see yourself as a future captain?
Yes, of course, I do. I say that with no ego, and also no thought, because I do. Yeah, I do. I think I'd be good. I feel I'd be good. I feel, because I work with people, that's the line of work that I'm in. It's not, I think captains do not necessarily have to be the best player on the pitch, but I think they have to have a quality about them that has nothing to do with football, and I feel like I have those capabilities.